This statement shows that the Deputy Attorney General Jackson Kafuzi okayed the passing of the Anti-Homosexuality Bill by Parliament.
In attending to this bill, Parliament is executing its mandate. My office as Attorney General, we have looked at the bill. We have made consultation with the mover. We have harmonized, and we are comfortable. Thank you.
Thank you.
In a twist of events, Kafuzi has now advised the President not to assent to the Anti-Homosexuality Bill. In a letter to the Speaker of Parliament, Kafuzi calls for the review of Clause 3, which proposes a death penalty, saying that it is in the contravention of the Constitution, which leaves the decision to pass a death sentence at the discretion of the judge. The Deputy Attorney General further states that in Clause 9, where a person who houses or hosts a homosexual person commits an offense, it is hard to determine where the responsibility lies in case of a family, school, or convent. Clause 14 is also broad and vague on the responsibility of a person who reports a case. George Musisi, a lawyer, agrees with the submissions of the Attorney General, but says his advice would have come at the level of the Committee of the Whole House where he participated.
So that's the bigger issue, that why now? Because these are not new issues, and they were even pointed out at that time. And it's also an indictment on Parliament, because this bill was caught up in some sort of excitement, given the way it was rushed, that they throw all sorts of legal caution to the wind for purposes of having the bill enacted.
He warns that the bill might have to be changed in several of its clauses if it's brought back to Parliament.
We might see it back, but in a totally changed form, possibly more watered down than it were. We may not see it back as well. There's a possibility that we may not see it back, depending on the politics of the day, because of possibly the international backlash that it has faced.
However, several MPs say the law was fully scrutinized.
Was that where we prescribed the death penalty, we said shall be liable to suffer death. Now, liability to suffer death is not a mandatory death sentence. No. But if in any unlikely or microscopic event that we passed anything called a mandatory death sentence, it would be ground for reconsideration.
The issues of rape, that these homosexual people are raping children, Parliament will certainly have to maintain the death penalty. And I am going to be one of those who will insist that we maintain the death penalty.
The members of Parliament who sit on the legal committee are set to meet the President on Tuesday to have the contentious clauses reviewed. Juma Kiria, NTV.